like Julian in the snow.
I'm Risa at Rockefeller Center.
I'm Danica in Redwood National Park.
Hi, I'm Jackson from Home Plate at Petco Park in downtown San Diego.
Hi, I'm Carly and I'm in Lake Powell.
Hi, I'm Jackson at a Phoenix Suns game in Arizona.
Hi, I'm Haley and I'm in Ocotillo Wells, California.
I'm Ryan in Venice Beach.
I'm Jordan in Sedona, Arizona.
I'm Dion on my dad's fire station.
I'm Adeline coming at you from the beach.
Hi, I'm Tristan and I'm shredding the slopes in Big Bear.
Hi, I'm Kinsey in Carlsbad.
I'm Ben and I'm at Icetown playing hockey.
Hi, I'm Jillian and I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Cincinnati Zoo.
I'm Joe in Hollywood, California, and this is MagTV.
Hi there and welcome to this January episode of MagTV, our first episode of the 2020s. I'm Danica.
And I'm Jackson. Our MagTV team has been hard at work since we've been back to school, covering major stories across campus that include the effort to put together another winning Carton to Garden project. We'll also take a look at what the Great Kindness Challenge was all about, and with a huge construction project about to start at Magnolia. We'll show you the plans now in the works.
We'll also ask people on campus what their New Year's resolution was in the lion's share. We'll have our teacher feature, dad jokes of the month, and take you to the principal's office. But first, with a look at some of the other things happening around Magnolia lately, we start with Jordan.
Thanks, Jackson and Danica. Did you submit a yearbook cover design? The contest ran through the month and the deadline came and went for everyone to get in their submissions. What are you looking for in the submissions?
Creativity, something original that we've never seen before, clear, clean words, bright, vibrant colors, and just overall easy to imagine what's happening in the image.
It was the 6th annual design contest. Girl Scout Troop 1317, made up of Magnolia's kindergarteners, visited the Humane Society in Oceanside, learning about animal behavior, and also got a tour of the facilities and got to visit with all the animals. We had a fundraiser at Senior Grubby's last week. We are excited to find out how much we raised. And the 5th graders went on a field trip to Thermo Fisher, a biotechnology company based in Carlsbad. And while there, they also put together 10,000 meals for Africa and Asia. For MagTV, I'm Jordan. Back to you guys.
Great, Jordan. Thanks. There was a lot of kindness on display between all of those things you talked about.
There was also kindness on display all week across campus. With more on the Great Kindness Challenge, here's Haley.
Hi guys, the Great Kindness Challenge had themes each day this week. Starting Monday, where we wore pajamas to school with the idea that we were dreaming of kindness, focused on the quote, "Kindness starts with me." On Tuesday, we shined bright, wearing bright colors. The quote, "Kindness is doing what you can, where you are with what you have." Wednesday, we learned to respect our differences. In order to show that, we wore mismatched socks. The quote, "We don't have to agree on anything to be kind to each other." And yesterday, we were crazy for kindness, wearing crazy hair and taking on the idea that kindness is a gift everyone can afford to give. Today, we're in the spirit of kindness with our school spirit wear, reminded that in the world where you can be anything, be kind. Hopefully you had fun with all the extra activities and giveaways and passed the challenge with flying colors. From MagTV, I'm Haley. Back to you.
Thanks, Haley. One class looking to represent Magnolia well is Miss McDonald's 4th graders.
They're doing a Carton to Garden project, but they need your help. Stella shows us what they're up to.
Hi guys, last year's Carton to Garden project by Miss Scott's 3rd graders won the national contest, bringing us $1,000 in garden supplies. And now Miss McDonald's class is hoping to follow up with another award-winning project, but they need some help. What do we need in this Carton to Garden project?
We need about 1,000 cartons, and if everybody in the school brings in 2, then we'll have enough.
What's the goal for this Carton to Garden project?
The goal is to create something sustainable and useful for the garden, and if we win, we can win up to $5,000 to be used for the garden.
So collect those cartons whenever you use them at home, and together we can all do our part to help this project succeed. What are you making for the Carton to Garden project?
We are making a magnolia tree, and we are probably going to add on some decorations, but this is right now our base for the magnolia tree.
There's also a contest where the class who brings the most cartons, they get to paint a garden bench. For MagTV, I'm Stella. Back to you.
Putting together a garden project is one thing, putting together a whole school is another.
Did you know Magnolia is undergoing huge construction projects after the school year? With more details, here's Jackson.
Hi guys, take a good look around Magnolia because as soon as summer break is over, it's going to look completely different.
So Magnolia Elementary is going to be undergoing a major modernization and renovation. So we're going to keep the majority of our current buildings, but we're going to renovate them all the way down to the studs. So everything's going to be new from the flooring and walls, ceilings, lights. Everything will look brand new, but it'll be in the same layout that we have right now.
Awesome. During the renovation, where will we be in class?
So that's a great question. That's something we're figuring out right now. We do know that based on the way we're doing the renovation, it's going to happen in phases. And so during different phases, we're going to have to move some of our different school functions and classrooms to different locations. Some of those locations that we're going to be using include some of the portable classrooms that right now are the Sanderling Waldorf School in the back. Sanderling Waldorf will be moving out at the end of this school year, and that will be part of our temporary housing while we're working on some of the buildings.
Will the Sanderling Waldorf School become part of our school, or will it still be theirs?
No, it actually worked out pretty nicely. The Sanderling Waldorf School has been working to build their own campus in Encinitas for a few years, and the timing's worked out really nicely. They're going to be able to move into their new home campus. It's dedicated to them, and we'll be able to then utilize those classrooms that we'll need during construction.
That sounds great. What is the goal of the new renovation?
So the goal of the renovation is really to take a school that has been a big part of our community for a long time, has a lot of tradition. We want to maintain that community feel and that tradition. We want the school to continue to look similar to the way it does right now, but bring it into a more modern era. Make sure that it's kind of set up for the type of teaching and learning that we're going to do now and in the future instead of in the past. Our school was built here in 1956.
Who is paying for this project?
I thought you were paying for the project. No?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, the project is being paid for through a bond that was passed on the ballot last year. Not only at Magnolia, but at all the schools in the district.
So taxpayers?
Correct.
How do you feel about this project?
It's a mix of excitement and nervousness. I know there's going to be a lot of challenges, especially while we're under construction and trying to do school at the same time. There's going to be a lot of challenges, but I'm excited about what the school will look like when we're all done and for the opportunities that kids will have in this new space.
It's a long project. It will start as soon as the school year ends and should be completed by the end of next summer. For MagTV, I'm Jackson. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jackson. Time now for our teacher feature.
This month, we get to know more about Miss Schmidt. Let's get it over to Ryan.
Miss Schmidt, how long have you been teaching?
About 20 years.
Why did you choose Magnolia?
It seemed like a fun place to work, and I'm really glad I chose it.
Have you taught before Magnolia?
I have. So I've been at Magnolia since we've been in California, which is 12 years. And before that, my husband was in the Air Force, so we got to live a lot of different places. I taught in Louisiana and England, Illinois, and Idaho.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I'm the oldest of 4. None of them live here in California with me, though.
Why did you choose this job?
I like kids, and I like a challenge, and I like to be able to help people.
What do you like to do outside of school?
I like to work out. I like to garden. We just got paddle boards for Christmas, so we've been paddling on the lagoon, so that's fun.
Ready for a quick game of this or that?
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Cookies or pie?
Cookies.
Surfing or skating?
Surfing.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hot dogs. Chicago hot dogs.
Chicago or Louisiana?
Oh, Chicago.
Art or music?
Music.
Beach or snow?
Beach to live for sure, but snow's pretty fun to visit.
I'm Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. We want to remind you of what's coming up around Magnolia, starting tonight with the Kentucky Derby-themed family dance. It starts at 6, and there will be prizes given for the best derby hats. There will be games, crafts, and dancing, of course.
And as we also go into February, we're off school on February 14th and 17th. That's President's Day weekend. The 14th is the deadline to order your yearbook at a discount. It's $20 if you order before then, or $25 after. And our jogathon is also at the end of the month on February 28th.
But before we get to February, we have to talk about January and the new year. What is everyone's New Year's resolution for 2020?
That's what we ask in this month's edition of The Lion's Share.
Aurora, what's your New Year's resolution?
Spending a lot more time with my little kittens.
Oh, cute. To hit a home run. Oh, cool!
To get better at softball.
Nice.
To take my dog on a walk once every week.
Nice.
Travel the world.
Nice.
I want to go to Paris.
To get to level 6 in gymnastics.
Wow.
Learning a trick on a snowboard.
Nice. Probably to get better at skateboarding.
Do good in school and do good grades.
Awesome.
Be nicer to my baby brother.
Awesome.
What's your New Year's resolution?
To not say bruh way too many times.
Nice to my mom and dad.
That's a great one.
My New Year's resolution is to make my book. To get better at skating and surfing. Go to Big Bear and go camping to San Francisco.
Cool.
Passing 5th grade!
Awesome.
My New Year's resolution is to play with Chubbington more.
It's just to be better in all things, you know.
Our dads might resolve to tell better jokes.
Or maybe not. Brett and Trevor Vermillion's dad, Josh, has our dad jokes of the month.
What can you hold in your left hand, but not in your right hand?
Left-handed scissors.
No. Your right elbow. There you go. Johnny's mom has 3 kids. First one's name's April, second one's name's May, third one's name is?
Johnny.
June. Dang. At least I got one person. What has 4 wheels and flies? A horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey!" And the horse says, "You read my mind." What do you call a deer with no eyes?
No idea.
Dang, that was my favorite too. No idea. No idea. What kind of eggs do evil hens lay? Deviled eggs. I have a home office. I was sitting there 2 weeks ago, and Brett came in and said, "Dad, can you tell me what an eclipse is?" And I said, "No, son." All right. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Don't forget, if you have a dad or a mom with bad jokes, or if you have any sort of story idea, share it with us. Email us at magtvcarlsbad@gmail.com or tell one of the members of the MagTV team.
Finally, it's time to take you to the principal's office. Here's Mr. Nelson and his words of wisdom.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Nelson. Welcome to my office. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the most important thing that you will ever learn. All right, you listening? The most important thing you'll ever learn here at Magnolia or in life is the importance of personal responsibility. All the time when I'm at school, and sometimes when I'm out in the community, I hear people all the time blaming things that are going on in their life on other people. We lost our soccer game. It was the ref's fault. I didn't get my homework done. It wasn't my fault. I had to do, whatever it was after school. Guys, the number one thing that I want you to learn while you're here is that there are all sorts of things that happen outside of your control in life, but the one thing you do have control over is what you do. So that personal responsibility is key. You've got to take the ownership. You got to be the one who says when things go well that it was because you put in the work and the effort, and when it doesn't go well, to take ownership of that and say, you know what, I could have done a better job and I didn't, and here's what I'm going to do next time. It's really, really easy to blame problems or blame shortcomings on other people, but the problem is that doesn't help you get ahead. So next time that you feel tempted to blame something that happened on someone else, think about the fact that when you take ownership of it, you grow and you get further ahead. That's it for me for today. Important life lesson brought to you by Joe Iredell. When you're using a screwdriver, remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You'll never go wrong. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson, and that does it for this edition. I'm Danica.
And I'm Jackson. We'll see you in February for our next edition of MagTV.
And
go Lions!
Hi, I'm Stella, and I'm at Julian in the Snow.
I'm right.
Hey guys, I'm here with a couple of Miss McDonald's students.
Do you notice my coffee cup? It's miney.
The 14th is...
It's okay, no big deal.
I'm getting choked up.
No problem. This is what bloopers are all about.
Or Dags might... Or Dags.
Hi, Mr. Nelson. Shoot.
How many submissions did you get for the... I missed up.
Hi guys, last year's Carton and Garden project, Miss Scott won us the I don't think I got that right.
Like 9 or like.
Maybe you guys should just do this. You already got it figured out here.